The federal government has agreed to partner with the United Kingdom on transnational higher education to unlock new opportunities for Nigerian students. The Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sunnu, made this known in Abuja while receiving the UK Steering Committee on Transnational Higher Education.
Education is a very bigger thematic area, and we are challenged because we have so many children there out of school, and therefore we want to see how much we can do in the shortest possible time to mobilize those students back to school. Not only mobilize them back to school, to give them access to qualitative education that will be meaningful in terms of providing them with skills that they can think out of the box and contribute meaningfully to the development of this country. As we all know that the population of the country is also expanding, and therefore the demand, the number of secondary schools students that have graduated or finished is also increasing, and therefore there is need for more universities within the country to be able to mop up the increasing number of students that we are producing who are qualified to get admission into university. But unfortunately, the number of universities that we have, the capacity cannot be enough to provide a space for a further higher level of education to all the candidates we have. And therefore means that it becomes inevitable for Nigeria to think on how to come out of the situation. And this is what justifies making transnational education very important and a key to our development goals. If we go by statistic, we have almost more than 1 million candidates that are due for admission into university every year. And the university can only be able to accommodate probably 50 to 60% of those candidates. So how do we go with the university with other candidates? That's why also we have to justify the transnational education. And more or less, we have to also take it at level of ministry very serious. Brain drain is a major issue in Nigeria. Therefore, if you are to have a very good partnership in which institutions from UK can have their campuses or even collaborate in partnership with other universities in Nigeria, that will address the issue of brain drain of lecturers moving out of country to go and work with UK universities. We know that major challenges is the global economic recession, of which Nigeria is not exceptional. Many countries are trying to find how to even cope up with their conventional universities, and therefore, because of the scarcity of resources, for Nigeria, for us to minimize our foreign spending, losing foreign exchanges to foreign universities, I think going by the transnational education system, that will reduce the need of overstretching our naira in order to secure exchange to $1 for people to go outside there and study.
The UK government representative, Professor Steve Smith, who led the delegation, says the partnership will come up with modalities on how UK universities can collaborate better as partners for the future.
Briefly, I'll just say that the key to all of this is open, constructive dialogue, and we've had that, and we've come to a position where we feel that we can bring a group of universities knowing firmly that the regulatory environment here works with the regulatory environment back in the UK. So that's the purpose of the visit. We're also very interested because my remit isn't just universities. It's English language, it's early years learning, it's special educational needs, it's schools, it's colleges. I'm really interested in learning what the other opportunities might be. And so on skills and schools in particular, we're interested in having that conversation. But if I can end where I started, the key point of this is partnership. We are not coming here and saying, this is what you should do. That would be silly. We're coming here to listen and to learn, and in the areas of skills and schools, as with what we've done with transnational education, to work together to find a common pattern of how we can work for the mutual benefit of both countries.